Today, I'm showing you a dramatically faster and significantly smarter way to transform your lengthy YouTube videos into high-performing, engaging Instagram Reels and TikToks that actually drive growth. If you are still uploading full-length content and then manually cropping and re-editing everything on your phone, you are sacrificing valuable time that could be spent creating more. We need to maintain the high energy and reach of short clips without letting the editing process consume your entire working day, which is entirely possible with the right system. I'll guide you through the necessary mindset, the critical format specifications you must adhere to, and then present a complete workflow that genuinely saves you hours. We will touch upon tools designed for this, including AI-powered clippers, with a quick comparison to the usual suspects like InShot or Adobe Premiere Rush. First and foremost, the core reason we aggressively repurpose content is the simple truth that posting on only one platform is no longer sufficient for modern audience reach. If you genuinely desire discovery in today's saturated market, you absolutely must be present where people are actively scrolling. That means Instagram Reels and TikTok primarily. This necessity translates directly into requiring vertical video content, specifically the 9:16 aspect ratio, which is completely different from the 16.9 landscape rectangle your camera spits out. The biggest hurdle most creators constantly hit is figuring out how to make those horizontal YouTube interviews or tutorials feel native in a vertical feed without reshooting any of the material. Fortunately, the answer isn't reshooting. The answer lies entirely in applying smart, automated editing techniques to the existing footage. Traditionally, creators fall into one of two slow camps. They either re-edit on a heavy desktop editor or they manually jump into an app like InShot to crop and keyframe every single segment. That method is functional, but it becomes painfully slow when you need to pull 10 clips from 1 hour-long video, forcing you to scrub, manually crop, reframe speakers, and add text. You also have to meticulously export at the right resolution and frame rate, then often switch to your phone for the final upload because platforms still prefer native mobile submissions. All of this meticulous, repetitive work consumes immense time, especially when your goal is to push multiple pieces of content out consistently every week. This is where a modern AI-powered solution steps in to handle the majority of that heavy, time-consuming lifting for you. Tools like Vizard are specifically engineered to ingest long videos and automatically locate the segments that possess the highest potential for short-form social clips. The power lies in its three key functions. It can auto-edit truly viral clips, it offers the ability to auto-schedule your posts, and it provides a central content calendar for oversight. But let's be clear, this isn't just about pitching a specific service. It's about providing a concrete solution to the common problem of having great long-form content, but insufficient time to leverage it. Here's the exact workflow I personally employ, mapping out the automated steps and the few crucial manual checks you will still want to maintain for quality control. Step 1 is maintaining a clean master file, always keeping an untouched copy of your original export without any burned-in subtitles or extra graphics. This original source grants you the maximum flexibility later on for precise cropping and for adding fresh, context-appropriate captions that fit perfectly within a vertical frame. Next, you upload that single long video into the AI clipper, and within mere moments, the system scans the entire file, analyzing audio peaks and on-screen motion. It intelligently suggests multiple short clips that are mathematically likely to perform well by flagging moments with strong punchlines, key questions, or sudden emotional beats. Essentially, the AI isolates the exact types of content that successfully capture attention within the crucial first 5 to 10 seconds on platforms like Reels and TikTok. Step 3 is the auto-editing and reframing process, where the system proposes perfect 9:16 crops for every selected clip, eliminating your need to manually keyframe speakers. It will automatically reframe shots to keep faces central, and even propose smart subtitle placements, so the text never awkwardly obstructs important visual information. However, you retain creative control, meaning if an automatic crop is slightly off, you can still quickly tweak the horizontal or vertical position without manually setting keyframes every few seconds. The fourth step is a quick polish, focusing primarily on adding or fine-tuning your subtitles directly within the editor to ensure they conform neatly to the vertical layout. While InShot is okay for one-off edits, its subtitle tools are very basic unless you pay, and the process becomes clunky when managing many clips simultaneously. Premiere Rush offers more power but still demands manual framing for every single shot, severely slowing down the workflow if you are batch cutting from one long interview. The strength here is that the AI tool batches this entire captioning process, letting you pick a cohesive style once and apply it across all your new short-form assets for a unified look. The final hurdle, where creators often hemorrhage hours, is the export and scheduling phase, which usually means manually uploading each clip from your phone. The ultimate time saver is using the auto-schedule feature, which queues up the ready-to-publish clips based on a frequency you set, bypassing the slow phone transfer entirely. Furthermore, the integrated content calendar allows you to review, rearrange, and finalize all captions and hashtags before anything actually goes live, giving you back control. This effectively sets your short-form content pipeline on autopilot while ensuring you retain final approval over the posting time and the accompanying caption text. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. You might already be using InShot or Premiere Rush, so why should you consider a change in your established routine? InShot is indeed cheap and fantastic for cutting just one quick clip on the go, but it rapidly devolves into a slow, repetitive grind when you need to cut 10 clips from a single hour-long session. The free tier often includes intrusive ads and watermarks, and the sheer necessity of manually reframing dozens of individual shots by hand is a productivity killer. Adobe Premiere Rush offers more robust editing features and integrates well if you already live deep within the Adobe Creative Cloud ecosystem, but it still demands manual input for every cut. It's better suited for precision video work rather than the high-volume, rapid-fire repurposing that modern creators need to maintain a constant short-form presence. If you opt for full desktop editing suites like Premiere Pro or Final Cut, you gain ultimate creative control, but the associated time cost becomes completely unsustainable for solo creators. This automated approach sits perfectly in the middle, offering significantly more automation than InShot without the crippling manual overhead found in Rush or desktop editors. It cannot replace your core creative direction. No current AI tool can take over your unique voice, but it absolutely annihilates the repetitive grunt work, freeing you up. Now, regardless of the primary tool you choose for cutting, there are a few essential practical tips for optimizing short-form performance that you must always follow. You must get to the point immediately. The hook for Reels and TikTok needs to land compellingly within the very first 5 to 10 seconds to prevent immediate drop-off. The platforms heavily prioritize early watch time, so if your clip doesn't give a clear reason to stay watching in the opening moments, it simply won't be pushed to the Explore page. Always reframe with context in mind, because starting a clip right at the punchline without any lead-in can confuse a new viewer, causing them to immediately exit. The tool makes it easy to batch add a short text card or a simple introductory subtitle, which bridges that gap between confusion and comprehension perfectly. Subtitles are non-negotiable because the vast majority of users browse with their sound completely turned off, so ensure your captions are short and highly readable. Make sure those subtitles sit squarely in the safe viewing area that won't be immediately covered up by the platform's own user interface elements like buttons or the user handle. Crucially, treat every single reel or TikTok as a dynamic teaser trailer, explicitly designed to act as an advertisement drawing traffic to your full-length YouTube video. This means you need a natural call to action woven in. Tell people where to find the complete interview or tutorial, often directing them to the link in your bio. Finally, remember that volume directly translates into usable data, so the fastest way to discover what resonates is by publishing more clips and watching your metrics closely. The analytics dashboard in these tools helps you see which specific clip formats are performing best, allowing you to quickly replicate successful patterns moving forward. To illustrate, if you start with an 11-minute interview, you upload the master, let the AI suggest 8 to 12 potential clips, and then simply select the 3 strongest hooks. You quickly reframe those chosen 3 segments to 9:16, approve the AI-generated captions, and add them to your auto schedule, finalizing a week's worth of content in under an hour. My final piece of advice is to view Reels and TikTok as your highly visible front door, successfully pulling curious visitors into the main living room of your YouTube channel. Short-form content is inherently discovery-focused, while your long-form platform is where you build the genuine, deep-rooted relationship with your most dedicated audience members. If you can automate that short-form pipeline, the cutting, reframing, captioning, and scheduling, you will organically save massive time and accelerate your audience growth far more effectively. At Startup Wise, we are dedicated to teaching creators how to scale their impact by working smarter, not by simply working harder for diminishing returns on manual tasks. So, if you are currently feeling overwhelmed by the constant demand for short-form content, start batching this process and lean heavily on tools that automate the tedious, repetitive elements. These tools will never replace your unique creative taste or vision, but they will gift you the critical bandwidth needed to create more often and test more ideas consistently. Thank you very much for watching this breakdown. Now go find the strongest hook from your last YouTube video, get it into the first 5 seconds, and start testing this faster workflow immediately. If you'd like to see the exact settings I utilize for my caption styles and scheduling parameters, I'm dropping a direct link to that guide in the description right below. Be sure to subscribe for more scaling strategies, and I will catch you in the very next video tackling another essential creator bottleneck.